can I help? Then I said...
What do you need? Talk about what? The only thing I'll understand if we can.
I have been watching you for some time. I wonder if you have noticed. I have been thinking of how far I have fallen, and how you exemplify the code of the Jedi. I find myself ashamed. That I had so easily fallen to the dark side, that I could convince myself that by injuring my master, I became a great force of evil in the galaxy, for my pride, my hubris, for the inner rage that all of my species feels. Sometimes I wish that I had not been born this way. I am sorry. I start to talk, thinking about how you stay strong to the path of virtue and justice, and I find myself whining again about my own inadequacies. The Council would be proud to see that you had learned your lessons so well. How may I be of a... What is... In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had... KOTOR was there, yes. My people, they sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world. They swooped down from space, across the world, firing. We did resist. But in the end, we were not members of the Republic. Our interstellar communications were the first things that we knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians, and the most we could do was pack the... Most did not make... My parents carried me as a baby with... They fled as far as they were able, but Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated... My father turned to stimulants, but we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he would get intoxicated, and he... killed by a man who provoked him. I am... How may I be of... What? Of course.
Got something on you. Oh, I know chance. It should... If you're smart, then... Oh, got something.
Calo Nord is dead. Lord Malak, he has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend. and bring her to me, alive if possible.
As you command, Master.
You felt it, yes. Another vision. The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manaan is covered by nothing but vast oceans. The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Got something on you. Got yourself a fast little ship. I forgot what engine sounded like. Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the city? I'm old, damn it. I'm alive. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew. No, but it could be. And then do. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. And... No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling forces just... Well, it turned out that... I don't know. Are you overconfident? And let's see. Oh, yes. Andor's down. Well, let's just say that I was a strapping. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever. Now, you probably never heard of the Indians. Grant has us all up to the bridge of the ship. Of course he did. Haven't you been... Well, Andor decides that Grant decides he's had enough and begins crushing and finally, Grant has enough of Andor. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive. Everyone panics and I run, change the political course of the... What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? You should do so well as to be subject to the engine of... Anyway, go on. I throw it... Got something on you.
How can I help?
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. No, really, I should have... Is there anything I can... Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manaan. Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. I'm sorry, but everyone knows what KOTOR is. But the reason it's important here... So, we sit here on the surface. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling KOTOR to... Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of... But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to. Is there anything... Well, these damn Sith... Yeah, there's nothing we can do, though. So, we just have to sit... It's big. Manaan is a water world, which you may have noted. They built this city to cater to... The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can... But I think... Is there any... star map? No. Is there anything... Of course. If you have any other questions... Oh, if you don't know where that is, have a pleasant...
I don't have time to listen to your... Stay out of my way.
Hey, I'm working here. Don't talk to them. I can't stop to talk to tourists. The whole swoop racing circuit for this sector has been falling apart since the Sith bombed Taris.
Jolie, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the Order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see it absolutes. I want to stop Malak as much as anyone, but I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they are Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. Belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group, with a lightsaber and Force powers.
Jolie, please, I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why, whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Laura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you. Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away. Mind? I'm in the middle of... In case you hadn't noticed.
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal.
Be careful here, kid.
I am not for hire. Perhaps ask whatever you wish. Perhaps you should ask them. The mercenaries they hire. Manaan has no son. Perhaps yes. I am not. They lack the resolve to do, but I am here. Yes. I am not. Why do you care? They're not. Yes.
Sorry, but I'm not looking for a contract right now. Yeah, they say he's paying double wages for mercenary.
If you're here to offer me a job, and maybe that Iridorian skull's like... Now, normally I'd charge you. If there ever were any. I'm a realist. And with this war, there's... or anything... Well, nothing. But I even heard... They ain't saying...
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to speak to you.
Are you hiring for the Republic, or the... Then why are you wasting...
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's... We Sith are interested in a lot, but I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of... Are you some kind of historian? It isn't easy here, you know, but I don't really want to talk... Oh, come on. Seems I'm not late. Oh, it's you. I probably should cut back, but I don't really want to talk... come on. Seems I'm not late.
Hey, man. Clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Manaan should treat us... The Selkath have for...
I'm sick of hearing...
I suppose your sonry's only hope. Yes, but it almost seems too...
Why can't the Selkath...
Jolie, what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Summary. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire. You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. I was working with Republic intelligence. It was going well, too. Maybe the Sith, but let's look at the... Hace was brutally killed. Think about that. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk. Even further, they say they found my hero's cross at the Christ. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath. Anything else I can help you with? Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. But I think you'd be better off investigate anything else I can help you with. Go ahead, ask. How would they know? I heard some of the witnesses said that too. I wonder if the Sith have been put... You should ask everyone about that. Very well. Once you've gotten enough... When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll get...